Hello and welcome to Riverbend Springs. We are into the month of December. Don't know how many contracts we're going to have to get done. But first things first, let's go and have a look at our builds. Don't think anything more was delivered here. So we're still looking for cement bags there. I think we delivered some cement bags to the other production, or the other builds, should I say. Let's go and have a quick look. Yeah, so it hasn't started building, so it's waiting for the... Did we put... Yeah, we put 4 or 5 in there, so it's just showing that it needs less, but it hasn't done anything with the... And this one here, we need 12,000 and 2,000 long planks. Got a little bit of money left over from the loan that we took to build our mushrooms. Let's go and have a look and see what mushrooms we've got. So we've got a pallet of oyster mushrooms, I do believe, to sell. But first of all, let's get back into the office. I see the snow started to come in, so I don't know if there's going to be much work for us to do. So we've been looking at a lot of the contracts. Of course, that's the way we make our money, but it's a little bit boring to watch. So we will just show you what we do, and then I will get them done, and then we'll show you us bringing the money back in, and we'll take it from there. We will, if there's anything that happens that is peculiar or funny or different, then yeah, we'll sort it out. So we've got to sort out some cultivating contracts. So before they go, let's get those organized. So we have leased the machine. We don't want to make that mistake again. And 87, we'll lease the machine for that. And 78, yeah, we'll lease the machine for that as well. Okay, so we'll trot off and we'll go and get those started and get going, and we'll get back to you once we have that done. And then we'll come and deliver our mushrooms and buy some more stuff to do the the buildings. Yeah. Did we okay that one? Why was that cancelled? Oh, that's the one that we had the problem with the other day. Now it doesn't seem to want to cancel. It's cancelled, but I can't get rid of it out of my system. So I don't know what that's about. So I'm left only being able to do 2 contracts. The plot thickens with the contracts. Previous, next menu. So even if I press, are you sure you want to cancel this and lose? So let's go yes. The mission could not be cancelled. Why not? Because it was already cancelled, that's why. But I can't get it out of it, and it shows me, so if I'm trying to do a new contract, so I'm trying to do the 3rd contract. Why? Your farm already has 3 active contracts. This is something very wrong here. In any case, we will play on with it. We'll see if we can work around it. Right now we've only got 2 contracts. Hopefully that other contract will still be available by the time we've finished it. Let's get back up to the The snow's really coming in now. Get back up to the store and we'll get started. And we'll get back to you once we've got those all done. Well, not done. Once we've got them all started. Well, I'm bringing you back straight away because at the store, that cancelled contract, we still have all the machinery. And I can use it. I can certainly drive it. Don't know whether I can use it. Don't have any fields that I can harvest, so don't know what to do with it. Does it show up in my leased vehicles? I don't think so. Let's go and have a look. In fact, where do leased vehicles? They don't come up there, so the vehicles aren't showing there. And on top of that, I'm not sure that this is the vehicle that we actually used to start with, so I am at a loss, complete loss. What's happening here? I'm going to park these somewhere else, just for now. I'm going to need to get behind here somewhere along the line, but I just want to keep the shop area open. I should have taken that out as well. This was the Volvo electrical, so this was the, I think this is still the, yeah, I just don't know because I think what has happened is that I cancelled a harvesting contract, and not very long after that I took a similar contract. It wasn't exactly the same, and this is what I was mentioning in the last episode, was that I wonder if it has got something to do with that. So I think what happened is that when I cancelled that contract, perhaps the equipment did not oh, we didn't ask for, we didn't lease equipment. That's why I cancelled the first one. So that's not it. That's not it. That's definitely not it. Because the reason why I cancelled the first contract was because I hadn't leased the vehicles. So I've got to try and find a way to get those vehicles out of the way. I don't quite know how I'm going to do that, but still. Just going to park those there for now. Hopefully they'll disappear over time. I doubt it. In any case, I'm going to get back to doing the contracts that we've got for today, and we'll work it out from there. We'll see you once those are started and we're back at the farm. Right, you're back with me, and we've got those contracts going, so I'm just going to nip on back to the farmyard, and we're going to go and I don't know how we're going to pick that up. We don't have a forklift. I'm going to just trot on over to the, I think that's the only thing I can do. So I'm going to trot on over to the builder's merchant and ask them if I can use their forklift. Didn't think of that when we got this going. Right, let me trot on over. Shouldn't take this long to just have a little hop, skip and a jump over there. Got to get across the train lines. Oh, they've left the gate open. Oh, no trains. No trains. Just give us a bit of a different perspective as we are. Oh, I don't know whether we can get there. I think, yeah, we can nip in the back here, I think. Can we? No. Get a quick drink at the classic American food shop, Route 66. I don't think that we are anywhere near Route 66. Or are we? We might be. I don't know. Just going to ask them if I can use their vehicle. Yeah, it's no problem. Basically, I said as I'm going to become a good customer with the 3 builds that I'm doing. Just bring it back as soon as we've loaded. And of course, they do know that they have my address, so that they know I'm not very far away. I suppose this forklifts go at 22 kilometers per hour is not too bad. Should be on miles an hour, but I think I've probably changed that with my new series on Uten Pentai. Check that out if you can. Shameless plug over. Let's get back to this wonderful map. Only the one pallet. And I did find a watering solution, so I'll show you that straight after this. Shouldn't be too difficult if I just get the forks low enough. Straight. Good enough. Yeah, so I did find this an easier way to get free water, and I'll show you that as soon as we've made this delivery and got some money in for the day, and then we'll go back to the store and get some more stuff in. So we'll finish off the stuff for the center barn first, and then we will see what we can start on, what we can deliver to other places. We'll have 30 odd thousand in the bank. We don't need to keep that much in the bank. I think if we've got sort of between 5 and 10 grand in the bank, we should be okay to cover all our overnight or over month-end expenses, let's put it that way. Right, we're back on the farm. And get in, let's go. Make a delivery. Strap that in first of all. Let's see where we can get decent money for that. So we want to go prices, yeah. And what was that? Oyster mushrooms. You know, it's not great money. I thought we would be making more money than that, but it's money. So we need to go down to oyster mushrooms. It's a little bit better. It is oyster mushrooms, isn't it? Might not be. What have we got in there? No, it's enoki. So yeah, much cheaper. I thought to myself, why is it more expensive if it's producing more? And obviously it's not. So let's get back. So we need to go to E. There it is there. 801 at the farmer's market. So let's tag the place. Have we been to the farmer's market? I don't think so. Let's have a quick look on the map where it is. So it's up there. So if we go across, oh, of course we have been to the farmer's market. We've been there plenty of times. So much so that we just go across the ferry and up the hill that I'm not even going to show you me getting there because we've been there so many times. We'll see you once we get there. Here we are at the farmer's market. And I presume we're going to deliver at the same place that we delivered the contract in the last episode or the episode before. So let's strap it. Why doesn't it want to deliver? Another delivery place. Oh, there we go. $803. Not too bad. Farm to table. Thought that we were going to be able to have a way of actually selling the product over here ourselves, but maybe not. In the event, that's sold, and the trigger point is around about here, not on the grate, which kind of makes sense. But we'll see you once we're back at the farm. Right, welcome back. We are just about to finish off the second contract. The first contract is already finished. I finished that off manually myself while I was away, and there we go. That is all finished. So let's get back. Let's just stop that, get the work off so we don't have to pay them anymore, and we'll go into claiming our funds. There we go. Completed. At 7,000 after we've paid off our lease costs, so we'll collect that. And the other one was 10,000, and we will collect that. But so now it looks like we're not showing any contracts. So we're up to 48,000, which is about right. Just under 10,000, and just around about 7,000, so 17,000. We had 31,000, so yeah, it's about right. So they have both come in. Let's just go and have a look and see if we've still got those vehicles parked there. And I think what we'll do is we'll try and get that other contract. So we've got some more cultivating contracts to do as well. It's got no time on it. I think that's one that we've already done. Field 91. I don't know why it's showing it. This is just getting weirder and weirder. We've got this one here. Field 78. We'll borrow the items for that. And we've got this one here. Field 61. We'll borrow the items for that. 3 active contracts. There we go. Still got 3 active contracts. And that's just not making sense now, because we've only, so let's go and have a look and see active contracts. We're only showing 1 active contract. I'm going to say the contract system is broken. We've got that one showing there, which we know we've done, but it's still showing under new. So that one, once we've gone out and come back in, might go away. We've got this harvesting contract, 14,000 on field 77, which is, I do believe, the one that we did the other day. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to accept that contract. I'm going to see if I do it with the equipment that we already have, and see if that'll get away with it. Let's have a look. So just accept the contract as it is. It already has 3 active contracts, so I can't do that. This is actually frustrating me no end now. It was working perfectly, and now something is going wrong. So there was this little update. Was it Friday? And we're now on Sunday the 24th, and I think on Friday that, and I'm wondering whether that has now affected this contract system. Don't know. I really don't know. But that 3rd contract on the go. And what we'll do now is we will just jump out and we'll go and buy, we need another 6,000 liters of cement to complete, to get stage 2 starting on the center, build. So the long barn, I'm going to call it. And we want to buy 6 of those. That's going to cost us 13,000. 5, and that's going to cost us 16,000 because we wanted 6. And we buy. Yes, we want to buy that. Okay. Right, let's go and see. I can load maybe 3 of those on in one go. Or maybe we can, no, I don't think we'll be able to put 6 on in one go. Especially because we want to load them on sideways. Let's just get the van opened up. Right, we'll get back to you once this is loaded. Right, you're back with me, and we're going to just see if we can push the boat out a little bit. Push the envelope out, whatever you want to call it. And get these other two on the top of there. So we've got 4,000 litres on there. See if we can get another. You can get these other two on the top without creating havoc. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to strap those first two in quickly. The first four, should I say, in. Let's strap those in and let's see if we can get the other two on the top. And strapped. Right, here we go. We should be able to, I think. It's whether the vehicle is going to allow it. So put it on the front first. We should load from the other side. Let it push over a little bit to the pushing our little vehicle to its limits. Can't afford to buy anything else at the moment. Forward. It's a little bit more delicate than I thought it was going to be. I was just going to plonk these on, but can't really do that. There we go. Doesn't really want to push over anymore. Going to pitch the other one, see what happens. See what happens. We don't have far to go, so thing's sitting low already. Might break an axle on the way home. Can ill afford that, but hey, it's all about finding out. I think when we've got to do the 12,000 litres forward, if we'll do them in 3 sets of 4, it'll be a sensible way to do it. I think it'll take just as long as it is taking us to load these up here with the adjacent risks, not the adjacent, the corresponding risks of breaking our vehicle. That is precarious to say the least. Oh dear. Let's get out of there. Let's strap that in. How's the vehicle sitting? Look at that. I don't even know if it's going to steer. It's it's only just on the ground. Oh dear. Strap. We're certainly not going to go very fast with it. Can't be stable. The center of gravity has just gone skywards. Look at that. It's like a boat aquaplaning on the water. I don't know how much work we're going to be able to get next month, because I've got a feeling we're going to be under a blanket of snow for January and maybe February. Nothing we can do about the weather. Normally I would say something like, that is true. If I could change the weather, I'd be an awfully rich man. The thing is, when you're in the game, technically you can change the weather. Anyway, let's have a look and see. I'm going to go and drop this off now. I wonder if it makes the... No, I don't think it makes the ground deformation or deformation any deeper, because you've got a heavy load on. Alright. Load it in there. Let's just have a quick look and see. So that technically I think should be running now. Yeah, it is running. So Farm Garage 4. But we're going to call it a long barn, because it's got an entrance from the front and it's a long ways in, whereas the other one is a side barn with 3 doors along the side. Right, so we've got 31,000 still left, which is where we were, so we've basically used up our contracts. So for this one here, we need 12,000 litres, which is going to be 32,000 plus 2,000 long planks. Just wondering whether we can actually get the second level going on our farmhouse. We may do. Let's have a quick look at that. We need 5, 2 and 1. Let's go and see if we can buy 5,000 cement bags, 2,000 long planks and 1 wood beam. Yeah. We might not have enough money, we might just have enough money. We have got another contract going for about $4,000 or $5,000, so that could be enough to keep us overnight. So I think we can go pretty close to this 31,000. We are starting to lose the light a little bit at the moment. So it's not going to be long before we have to end this episode, but I'd be pretty happy if I can get 2 of the 3 construction sites working on the next level while we sleep at night. Right, cement bags, we wanted 5. So we'll buy those. That's 13,000. Long planks. Wood beam, we wanted 1. I'm going to do that last. I'm going to do long planks 2. That's 10,000. Long planks long 2. Okay, we'll buy that. And alright, so we still got 8,000. So I think we can get a, oh, I don't know, can we get a pallet of wood beams? Well, the wood beams are, oh, it's 2 wood beams. We only need 1. 7,000. Yeah, we'll buy that. We'll left to $608. So we've got to make sure we bring that contract in before we sleep tonight. But we will be able to get our second building, which will be our farmhouse, working on its second level. That is no mean feat, if you ask me. Of course, I am prejudiced in that comment, but if you can't be prejudiced in your comments about your own abilities, who will be? Well, if you can't be complimentary about your own. Okay, we wanted to go sideways on these things, don't we? To load them. That cementing provides me with another conundrum now, because there's just 4 bags of the 5 bags. You know what's going to happen. I'm definitely going to try and get them all on one load. Do the 2 long planks on one load. Maybe 3 loads for the whole lot. Got that all loaded up. We're going to head on back down to the yard and go and deliver that to the farmhouse. As you can see, there was some creative loading done. But that just means that I can just do the last 4 cement bags as one load. And that works out quite well. Right, here we are. Get this in, and it will go back and pick up the 2 long planks and then the rest of the cement. How's our worker doing? Oh, it looks like the contract is finished, is it? Let's have a quick look. Completed, so we can collect that. Right, and we're up to 5,000. I still got all those vehicles lying around the place. I'm not sure what's going to happen there. Let's not worry about that for right now, but if the contract system is not working, then we may have to put this series on hold for a little bit. But let's just see what happens in the next day or so. We'll get this one out. I'm really enjoying, and I really want to see those buildings finished. We might just have to change our focus and away from contracting. Just see what we can work out. I'm sure I'll be able to work something out somewhere along the line. I was a bit disappointed. I wanted to just get to more or less the stage that we're at now, where I'm just saying, look, I'm doing these contracts, and then come back to you and say, look, I've done those contracts. Because I've kind of shown you us doing the contracts, and it's just, and then we can just show you anything that go wrong or go right. Because so far everything has been going wrong. All I've been showing you on contracts is everything that has been going wrong in this episode. I just don't know what's. Of course, it might turn out just to be me being stupid, which is probably not unusual in these circumstances, but I can't see how I and any action that I may have had has broken the system to the extent that it is broken at the moment. Where's my... van? Did I park it around the corner? Where's my van? Oh, I didn't bring it back because we... Oh dear. I was in those extra vehicles lying around the place as I was tabbing across, and that's not good. I just magicked myself all the way up to the... without taking my vehicle with me. Oh dear. Right, let's get that loaded and back to the yard. We're only just going to make this whole lot before we lose the light completely. The right place there, that's for sure. Alright, that's it done. Let's get that delivered to the construction site. Currently no contracts available, so that's good. New, oh, that's active. What have we got here showing? So we've still got that showing as nothing in it, so yeah. Quite sure what's happening there. As I may have mentioned a couple of times. Right, we'll see when we've got, well, such short distance, there's no point in time-lapsing it to get there. We will be there in 2 shakes of a lamb's foot, or a lamb's tail, should I say. 2 shakes, 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Yep, really getting along now. We'll have 5,000, that'll definitely cover us for any expected expenses. The biggest problem is whether I don't have any contracts for a month or 2. I think we'll just make it on that amount of money. I only just thought about that afterwards, but hey, we might have to do another contract off camera after we finish this. Where are you going to, sunshine? Got to get to the shop. There we go. Get the other lot loaded, and then we can get moving on building our house. We can move out of the static caravan. It's quite strange because the other thing that happens to me, I don't know if it's happening to anybody else, is whenever I start the game, I just end up at the starting farm. I wonder if I have to did I start on the starting farm? I don't think so. When I was doing the setup, I can't remember. I wouldn't have recorded the setup, so I do not know. But I'm not particularly worried about that right now. It's not something that greatly affects what I'm doing, as opposed to the effect that the contract system not working, or me not being able to work it, one of the two, effectively. I can still get by with it, even if there's only one contract available, we can still get by, but it's going to be tedious. Oops. See what happens when you start getting overconfident of what you're doing. Start pushing things a little bit too hard, and then they don't work properly, or you make a mistake somewhere, like try and push the whole back of the vehicle down. So it's gone in far enough here. Right, let's get the last two on, and then we can get back to, press the wrong button again, to the to getting the water. Once we've got this in, our house will stop. We'll be moving on to its second phase. Hallelujah, as I say. That's it. Put this on decently. Won't be perfect, but just want to. Oh, what are you doing? You see, you just. As soon as I get something and I think I've got it taped, I just lose concentration on the whole thing and stop messing it up. Still not right. Also, is a little bit more difficult working inside the building, but that shouldn't be a valid excuse. So we can just nudge it forward a bit. There we go. Last lot to be loaded. So the snow has stopped. That's a good sign. Only in December. So I'm sure we've got a lot more snow due before we get through winter. Go high enough, which is not normally something that is a problem. Normally with loading pallets with a forklift, we were too high. Right, here we go. Parked up for the day. Let's get on here. Strap them in. And head on back to the yard and make the delivery. Moo's Dairy. We'll have to go and check that out. Must be their Moo's shop for all their dairy product. We've got two bunches of mushrooms there, so we've at least got something to sell tomorrow. Might be 3 by the time we get back in the morning, because we're only at just after 4 o'clock. Extract those and let's check to see where we are. Yeah, so we've got everything in there, and that's on its way. And one final thing, we'll just go check how the other stage 2 building is going. And tomorrow, if we've got contracts, oh, look at that, that's changed already. So we've got the base of the house, and a nice sort of rock effect. Still, I don't know what's going to happen there. Maybe it's going to be a veranda of some sorts or something. Oh, fantastic. We like to see progress like that, and that's pretty quick. Let's see what's happening with the other one. Can't see anything much changing. It's changed here. It's still working, it's just not working as quick as the other one. Is it working? Yeah, it is, because it's dropping. Just seems to be a slower build. Less experienced builders. In any case, that's where we're going to end this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe. And we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.